Hello and welcome back to DROD RPG 2. We are going on to the 5th and final level of this challenge run. And we did check...
Strong explosive.
We did check last time. So yeah, we're coming in with four skeleton keys, so we're on track. And we did check last time that it would be possible to at least make some progress.
I should be able.
Assessment, if I remember right, was saying that we were low on health. But,
I could use this.
Some random water skippers we can fight if we want money, I guess. Those water skippers are surprisingly loaded. Right, so. Yeah, we have no keys, no spare keys, just these silly skeleton keys. Right, last time I was here, I think within these swinging halls, is that what this soundtrack is called? Health theme from Second Sky, I believe it is. Alright, so assuming I remember what Nuntar said in the comment. Okay, so stats are good. Health is good. Lots of things are good. Dying is not good. Lots of these things are hard. Hot tiles. Right, so we have 2 keys for a water skipper fight. I say for a water skipper fight, honestly. We're probably just gonna do that. So then the question is, do I need... Okay, I need a yellow key if I want the stats, and I do want that health. I do think spending a yellow key there does make sense, but we might as well grab the defense first. So, oh, right. Okay, we'll take 1 hit. Take all the hits. There we go. Right, this isn't a goblin. My orientation doesn't matter as long as I don't hit it. Alright, so I can get some health if I do this. Don't have to fight these enemies. And I get the attack as well. Right, we are looking at 50 Greckles per gate. And we need that blue key in particular because I think last time I was here I actually had the ability to skip that, and I no longer have the ability to skip that. So we can kill the construct if we want to. We can also blow you up, which gets us 5 more attack. Does that help with anything? I would say it helps quite a bit. Yeah, we still have 1,000 there if we really need it. So, problem here. I actually need... Well, I need another 12. Mimic is 12. I do have to go through here. And I guess we are probably actually just going to do that too, because I actually don't have a choice. So this level is going to be quite linear. Quite linear without the extra key. Right, because last time on the previous level I spent the 2 yellows, the 2 greens to get an extra blue. Alright.
You're safe from explosions.
I'm safe from explosions while standing on top of a door. Oh yeah, apparently I tested something in this room with the crates and I was wrong, but I guess I don't really need to demonstrate it. Like, what I was trying to do was trying to show that standing on a crate doesn't protect you from explosions. But when I tested it last time, I did a move that pushed the crate instead of standing on it, so... anyway, is there anything we can do about that? Looking at this. I think I need to spend that green key. Which we do have access to, so I guess we're just not doing that yet. Right, this is just spend a yellow key in either spot, which is, it's an okay setup. But there's not really any reason to go through here. Well, I mean, I guess it lets us completely ignore you. I could also just use the crate to jump the door. What's the goal? The goal is probably to get the staff, which is through the blue key, which means that we have to fight this. Okay, there's stuff down here, a lot more keys. So we do have to spend the yellow here. I'm just trying to just see if there's anywhere else I can spend a yellow that'll be useful. I mean, I guess there's health. And also getting in here. 1,000 for 2 mimics. More defense up there. Still 8 hits on those 8 attacks for a water skipper, so it is probably worth running past them, although Greckles would actually be really nice too. Yeah, I think I just need to make a decision. I'm kinda really not sure where to go from here. Because I feel like everything up until this point was actually fairly linear. Like I made some choices to grab some stats here, so there was technically choices involved, but alright, how much more do I need for the mimics? I need 20. It doesn't even help all that much. Mad Eyes in 9 is way cheaper though. That's a good one. Okay, so don't really want to do Mad Eye fights. These mimics do have Greckles, so fighting them, like, not only is it saving me the yellow keys, but running through here is painful though. Alright, if I want to do this without fighting the water skipper, it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't even diagonally. So, this is, yeah, okay. I mean, that doesn't feel good, and then I have to do it again to go back. I just have to fight those. They're taking so many hits. Basically, this defense isn't worth it. So I could grab the key, come through here, spending 2 yellow keys for that doesn't seem worthwhile. This is not a forced green key because I can do a bunch of fights in order to make the Wubba free. And yeah, I don't think there are nearly enough stats around to really be worth considering, so I did just make the save. So we're just going to do that. It was expensive. That's going to be 800. I mean, I did just take 1,000 to go through 2 mimics. So hard to say. I mean, I did just save. Let's just go and see what happens. Okay, so you are kind of expensive, and then I spend a green key to get in there, huh? Yeah, okay, so there's no reason to be in here unless I have a green key. Good out. So going in there doesn't matter. Could jump up that way. There's a green key here. I could do green for yellow trade. I could also just fight the construct for money. That's a pretty nice trade, actually. That's 1,200 for yellow. I is technically a profit. Pirate is technically a profit. And I guess the idea is I can use that keg to save myself 660. Nice. Alright, I do need to spend a key to get out of here after having gone in here. If I spend it there, I get some health. Then I get to traverse the crate. But I can also just do this. So I do need to get in here eventually. So I don't get the health, but that is a yellow key I have to spend. Now I don't have any keys. But I do have a lot of health. Still don't have a green key though, so there's no reason to go through there. Oh, that's expensive. We are going to be loading a game shortly, because this is not going very well. There is 5 attack in there. Is that the best Greckle trade I have? Also, I have a pickaxe. I should remember that I have a pickaxe. Which I haven't even considered up until this moment. Right, so I guess this is the best health trade here, because this is like 1,600 health, effectively. So that's a much cheaper green key than the construct that I fought earlier. That gets cheaper soon. Okay, I can't get out because I have the defense. Okay, so we learned a few things. Seeing all these double thick walls makes a lot of sense given the situation. So where could I even use this pickaxe that would make sense? If I use this, I can get access to these, but I can't get the keg out. I could break in here for a blue key without having to do any fights. doesn't really look like there's any reason to use it. I guess I can use it as a green key for 2,000 health. Not super exciting. Okay. Here, no. Here. Grab the 5 attack early. Like, I don't even get in here. Like, these are very deliberately set up to avoid me getting a whole lot of value from this pickaxe, honestly. Here, I mean, I can use it to save a yellow. Here... Oh, hold on. There's a secret room here. Hidden room, I guess they're called. There is. So if I had a green and a blue, I could get a bunch of health. Okay, this is interesting, but we are looking at spending blue keys. I don't have a spare blue key. I don't know if it's possible to have a spare blue key. If I'm doing the skeleton key route. Because the spare blue key I had on this level last time I was here was one that cost me 2 yellows and 2 greens. However, I need the pickaxe to get in here, so that's interesting. So this is... I guess if I'm abandoning the challenge? The bomb blows up Wubba. And then... Hold on. Like, I'm trying to think of how this even makes any sense. So, if I had more Greckles... I would buy a keg. I could use the keg to blow up one of these constructs. I guess there's not actually any value in that then. Is there? Oh no, sorry. Okay, alright. The reason we buy the keg, I'm trying to figure out where my thoughts are going. We buy the keg, we place it here. And we put the mirror here. And if we do that, then we're able to blow up the Wubba. And the mirror will stop the fuse from blowing up the bomb, which means that we can actually go back and forth across the ice one time. Alright, so if I come into this room with like 4,000 health, I don't need to worry about the Greckles because I'll get enough just from doing it. So yes, if I come into this room with 4,000 health, I can get myself a steel shield. Which is pretty good. However, 4,000 health is quite ambitious. And I'm using my pickaxe for this purpose. Now, if I'm able to get through here... Okay, this one I don't think we can do without spending the keys. Right, so if I was able to get in here... I mean, I only need another 2,500 roughly. I can spend a little bit. Keys don't help. So... there is a bunch of health in here. Is that the best use of my yellow? Probably. We're gonna try this. That gives me some health. So if I spend the yellow there, I get another 500. Here I don't actually get anything right away. There are other yellow keys, right? So I can come back for this. Oh, I can't grab that crate anyway, never mind. Okay, so if I don't get that crate out, that's actually not great. In that case, so we have to get out. Now there is a yellow key there, which is... that is enough. But I need to be able to fight 3 constructs still. That does get me enough Greckles though. So I can spend Greckles, I can spend these Greckles on something. Alright, how much is this here? 2, 3... I can't be facing that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 640. If I'm taking 8 water skipper hits, I might as well just kill a water skipper and get the Greckles. 680, I guess. Because it was 85, not 80. This is going to be really close. And even if I get the shield, it might not be... it might not be enough. But we'll try. Because I'm going to end this... I'm going to end with, like, no health. I think I'm still short, right? Yes, I don't have enough. Okay, I mean, that is a health profit, kind of. Is it really? We're coming through here to do this. And all I get for it is more health. Like, I'm just back where I started. And I have to take 2 more hits to get out, so... yeah, that's not worth it. Alright. So... I think we're a little bit short. We need to be optimized just a little bit better to get this. But even if we do get it, we don't get to have any health afterwards, which means we still just die fighting everything. Like an extra 40 defense. It's good. It'll help tremendously against water skippers, for example, and mimics. Like basically halving the cost of all those fights. But I think we can't do it yet. I think the shield is for later. So let's instead try to get to the next part of the level. Maybe once we get the staff, we can go back for it. But it does answer the question that we are probably saving this pickaxe for this. So with that in mind, We probably just want to do this for the health. We do still have the option of fighting that high for a little bit more health. We need a green key before going in there. There's a pirate in there that has a green key. Pain. Right, so doing this ended up being too expensive. I mean, we can... do this. Which does let us get through here, but we still need to do a bunch of fights. But we do have a yellow key. So we have to do all 4. Completely out of health. But if we had just a little bit more health, we'd be able to get through. Do we have enough? Do. We do, however. We need a green key for that. I don't know if getting here actually helps us at the moment. So this keg can be used to defeat a bunch of these things. I choose to blow up the pirate. Okay, we have help. Going down there gets us more health. However, going in here, well, we don't have a green key. there's one there that we get once we do the staff. However, just a little bit more attack makes those cheaper. This room... it's going to cost us a yellow key. Pain. But now... for some reason, I thought that I'd be able to get all of them. That's only if I have the staff. Okay, we did things in a silly order. How hard is the staff to get once we're in here? Actually pretty easy, okay. So it's just a matter of taking 1,000,000 damage to get through everything. Right, so the whole point is that we're looking for an attack gem. Oh, there's one. I think we're done up here. Unless I want to just buy more health. There's health there, defense up there. So really it's just this. But I can save 525 if I have a staff. However, I save more than that on the fights here. This. I can get through. I still have a key.
This large wooden stick is completely blunt. At least now I can avoid accidentally setting off any explosives.
Okay. So now that I have a staff, wooden weapon, which is nice. Just testing the Ormite. I want that green key, but even more than that, I think I just want the 15 attack. And then we spend the yellow key and get everything back. Okay. So with these upgrades, how is that shield looking now? Because if I'm not doing this... yeah, if I'm not doing this... then there's not really any reason to save the pickaxe. And I just did a lot of fights. And in the end, I'm still 1,500 short. So I'm not sure if I actually made any gains by doing that. I can spend 1,000 for some health. I can do a yellow for green trade, and then, or I can just spend 1,000 here. And then do that. Isn't too bad. Fighting another construct, though. There are yellow keys around. So I think I'm actually just going to do this for the sake of avoiding fights. Because if I'm going to do this trade, I need to have enough health to take advantage of it. So we're going to do this. We will grab that just because we're in the area. And we can grab the defense because we're done with that room. Yes, 8,000. I have enough now. I should be able to grab this. Yeah, this puts me quite low. However, it does let me do that and not spend a blue key. So stuff should be looking a lot cheaper. Things like water skippers, for example. Also, I have a staff. I could have just done this for a while. Right, so I could get Greckles. However, even though these things are relatively cheap, I'd rather save myself the health at this point. What's down here through the green? 15 attack. Yeah, mimics are looking much more manageable now. If I come down here, I can go down, up, and down. But there's not really any reason to. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff I can buy in here. And then who knows what's in there, but I'm done the level at that point. So at this point, I'm pretty confident that I have the stats to get through. It's just a matter of doing things in a sensible order. So yeah, we have a few keys we can grab. Defense, honestly, I'm more interested in that. I think getting the stats matters more. Yeah, that keg really doesn't seem worthwhile anymore. There is more defense through there if I fight a whole bunch of water skippers. I can also buy some health, which is nice. There's nothing else left up here, right? There's 1,000 health for a yellow key. It's something. But I need... Well, more attack makes water skippers cheaper, but I think more defense matters even more. Attack is going to help with the pirate. so there's some attack. Oh, autosave. Problem with this is that I only get that attack after I've gone down here. Well, we did just have an autosave, so let's just go. Because if we get the 15 attack, well, that only helps with the pirates, right? It doesn't help with anything else. Okay, that is definitely not worth it. Yeah, so... No, I think at this point... Spend the money. I guess I don't have to be fighting these. So I'm still taking 7 hits, but if I'm taking 6 to run past them, they're not that much damage, and I do get more defense out of it. No reason to go up unless I want to buy 1,000 health. Okay, so that's 5. How much again for a pirate? Cheaper? 9. Only making water skippers cheaper really matters, honestly. Like, it matters, but it's not as meaningful as you would like. There's our green key. Which I assumed I needed for this, and then I immediately questioned, like, why? So I can just not spend the green key. There's a green key to avoid 2 construct fights. I mean, it is saving. There is another green key there. Green key here lets me avoid 4 pirates. That seems better, honestly. When was my last actual save? Secret shield. Okay. Let's make a hard save here. So what I was looking at here is if I have the green key and I come down here, I can just grab this. I can also spend 2 yellow keys for it though. And I had 2 yellow keys. Fun. Alright, so the thing I did... Alright, I did that. So I think we're gonna grab the second yellow key. And then come down here. Oh, I still need a third yellow key if I do this. 2 yellows down here, which isn't bad. Although, honestly, we'll just spend the Greckles and fight the Construct. Okay, let's try that route and see how that feels. So, this is the easiest green key available. So we're just gonna do this, skip those. Come down here. What do I want this attack for? I want this attack so that pirates are cheaper. Is there any more defense I want to grab before I grab that attack? I mean, I did just save a lot on the water skippers. Alright, so with that done, I do probably need to spend yellow on health. But that makes you guys a lot cheaper. So I can do yellow for 1,000 in a couple of places. There's a pretty cheap water skipper fight. +5 doesn't help with either of you. So let's just spend the yellow for health. We'll go up this way because it's the furthest out of the way. So no reason to go, I think, north of this area. So aside from this, okay, I don't think there's any reason to come up there anymore. So if I grab this, then I have no reason not to just... Well, I guess there's still a single yellow key here, right? Is that the only thing I've left behind? Looks like it. Okay, let's just see how this ends up feeling. So we do have a key. Before we go there, let's just do the last fight we have in this section. And probably get some help. Okay, so now I think there's no reason to not be past the ice. Ice go mode. So yeah, you're not getting cheaper unless I get defense. Is there even any defense left? Attack, attack. There's some defense there. Defense there. It's through you. I'm not spending the green key on that. I think I just saw a way to get through there. You know what? We'll do some scouting. Gonna see if this actually works. So what we're doing here is we need to get need to get you up here. Good. Flippers let you walk on water. They sure do. Hey, does that actually help me though? Like, there are no room boundaries. I guess it lets me get 500 health. Which I spent 2 skeleton keys as greens for this. Okay, it would let me get this way without spending a pickaxe. And it would just let me blow up the bomb. So it would actually make this a lot easier to do. Okay. So if I wanted to reroute, which I don't, I think at this point we're fine. But with these flippers, I'd be able to save myself the pickaxe. So instead of using the pickaxe to get to the steel shield, if I had continued pressing forward until I got to this point, and I had the spare... yeah, and I guess I got this for free, which is nice, but... yeah, this is, at this point, definitely not worth the 2 green keys. Which means we don't actually care about any of this, so... come down here. Do this for the defense. We don't care about that. Hold on. Would 15 attack have made a difference on anything? No. No. So these stats don't actually matter then, what I'm doing. How about you? I mean, kind of. So I could spend a green or 3 yellows for that. Well, there's a green here. Which I guess means I'm spending a yellow here. Yellows are better here, but that's for post-game. And I don't think I'm doing the challenge boss on this route. I mean, it really depends on what's through the crypt. Fight you guys. Oh, I need 2 yellow keys for this still. Whoops. I completely did not consider that. And that's the problem. Hold on, I might not have enough keys actually. So I have 2 yellows. I think what we determined is I'm spending a lot of health for stats that don't make that much of a difference. So instead, yeah, we're just gonna go through here. Spend those.
You're the
2170. spending a green key... I mean, I can go back and buy health here. So maybe that's actually what we do here. Alright, you guys... let's take you out at this point. You're only 10 Greckles, which doesn't get me to 50. So there's not really any point in doing that. And we have enough health.
Sir, watch out!
You coward. Come back here and fight. If I had my grappling hook, you'd be in trouble.
Wait, stop. I'm not with the Empire. I came from above ground, just like you. I'm from Dugandy.
Dugandy is working with the Empire to take over Tweno?
No, you've got it all wrong. Please.
Okay, so I can't go back after I grab that attack. I think we're pretty much done though. I do not have 2 yellow keys for the crypt.
I hope my performance has been to your standard. Not that I care.
Oh, I'm not here to judge, just to keep stock of everything.
Then what's with the assessments?
I just like to keep myself entertained. That's the end of my assessments. You're on your own from now on.
I was planning on leaving anyway.
Okay, I don't think I'll just do anything.
Welcome to my mausoleum.
So did I need 2
I
yellow
am
keys?
impressed that you made it to the end. You may have avoided the afterlife, but the same can't be said for the hundreds of monsters along the way.
Again, I am sorry about your friend. To be honest, I'm surprised you're upset. The afterlife seems to be your scene.
Don't worry, I'm just joking with you. Oh, the look on your face when you have that feeling of guilt.
I'm glad you found this all so funny.
Oh, don't worry. There will be more of this to look forward to when you join me in the afterlife in a few years' time.
Wait, what do you mean by a few years' time?
Right, so we'll see what's through here. I do remember reading somewhere that Karen Miller wanted to have... he's one of the main developers of DROD RPG 2, from what I understand. He wanted to have a skull door, and that was... Mike Reimer, that's the name. And Mike Reimer, who's I think the current owner of Caravel shut that idea down. So I like how Karen Miller just basically said, you know what, I'm doing it anyway. So skeleton keys can open Greckle gates, and if you make a Greckle gate cost a stupid amount of money, you can effectively have a skull door. Alright, good. So, no yellow keys. We made it. Challenge run successful. Here lies Big Rocco, small in stature, big in heart.
Oh, hello. How are you doing?
Feel good. Feel free. Life of Golem, only work, work, work. Also, have friend.
I'm glad things are working out for you.
We'll go to first haunting. We'll scare squishies.
That's nice. Maybe you can scare me one day.
Save best scare for you.
Alright. Grave Consequences. Beat the Crypt Keeper's Challenge in Chapter 1. Yeah, so that could be better. But we got to the end. And that was kind of the goal of this whole thing. So yeah, obviously that was stupidly expensive. Having to route through every level, and this cost us 8 yellow keys, because it was 2 inside each crypt, and on top of that, a bunch of extra Greggles. It was an extra blue key, an extra 2 yellow and green keys just on the previous level. Can't remember what level 2 was offhand. Was it a green key? Might have been 2 green keys. So yeah, we spent a stupid number of keys to get through all of this. We did get to play around with some accessories though, so I mean, we did have some benefit at it. And then, yeah. Obviously, we do not have enough stats for this. Now, I wonder about the really big sword. What is the purpose of this? Because once we kill you, we can't go back up the stairs. Or, sorry, can't go back past the force arrow. And if we go down the stairs, we just get an equipment and stat reset for Chapter 2. Or Act 2, I guess. Whatever. Whichever it's called. And so this is just purely... Well, we beat both of these, we get the challenge. Maybe it's two separate challenges, because if I recall, the boss mud babies were twice as much as the mud mother, at least with the stats I had the last time I was here. So we kill both the mud mothers, that should toggle the target, but then we need to kill both the mud babies as well. So it could be 2 tiers of challenge. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. But anyway, that was the challenge Crypt run. We did manage to make it to the end. It was very tight all the way through, although 79% optimal means that we could be even better in terms of stats coming through here. Which I can believe. Definitely, I did leave some stats behind at the end, which... key for stat trades, or money for stats. That's a lot of points. And especially with a ×5 multiplier. Yellow key is worth 400 health, so even these health trades would be worth it. Yeah. So what's next? Well...
Good morning, sir. Did you have a good night's rest?
We're just
No.
gonna skip this.
Power of the gems
So, yeah.
wearing off overnight feels
So-
very unsettling. But today
Skipping
I
these
feel...
cutscenes doesn't work as well as I would
Out of
hope.
my way. I must forward on an important mission.
Whatever.
So if we get to Chapter 2, as you can see, we've reset, we have a short sword, so yeah, grabbing the really big sword doesn't actually help us. Everything is reset, although we do have a ×2 multiplier and a short sword starts. This will be different. So that's something to look forward to. Also in Flavesco again, I guess. The caves instead of the forest this time. However, before we continue with that, there is one more thing I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to get through it in a single hour or not. Probably not, so I'll probably be still optimizing to some extent. But the next thing that I want to do... I guess I just go... New game? No. No. The next thing I want to do, just for my own curiosity, is an easy mode run. And I just want to see how much of a difference that makes. You can see, look at how many... Like, all these extra keys. This is going to be the complete opposite of what we just did, because I'm going to be ignoring the crypts on each level. Although, I mean, the skeleton keys could make an argument that this might actually be worth doing. But I think, just to keep things simple for my plan, I'm just going to ignore all the crypts and just play it on easy mode and just see how far we can get that way, or how many stats we can have. And you know, maybe, I don't know if beating the Mud Mother at the end of the 5th level, if the scoring on that one is going to be affected by being on easy mode. Probably. But in terms of just getting the challenge or whatever, I'm not sure if there's going to be a separate challenge for beating the Mud Mother without being on easy mode, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But that's probably what we'll be doing next time, and we'll see how quickly I can get through it. I will see you then.